Mic, check, 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 check. Well, I feel like I got a lot of shit. Oh, that's because of this laptop. Because of this laptop. I hope they catch that. What's going on, y'all? What is the word? What's the word? Going on with y'all, man? We done made it to Friday. We done made it to Friday. Everybody favorite day. I know it's my favorite day. You know, as a landlord. Yeah, got till the first of Friday. So yeah, you know. It's all good. It's a good day for me. What's up with y'all though? How everybody doing? My channel been doing some numbers lately, dude. They been doing numbers. I'm tripping. You said you like the hat. It's your favorite color. Thank you. I got the whole look. I got the Dragon Ball shirt on. You see this? This Majin Buu. You see it? See? I hopped on some anime-ish today. You know. It's a bittersweet day for me today, y'all. For one, it's a bittersweet day because my daughter got me doing some daddy duties, filling out her college papers and stuff. So I'm not gonna have the time that I would usually have today. It's gonna be a little bit shorter today. And then it's bittersweet because, man, I got on my adult crush. I got on her show, y'all. I got on Melli's show, right? And she booted me, y'all. She booted me off the show, man. It was bittersweet though, because she was feeling me at first, right? She had a talent show she was doing. Like, she do this talent show thing. And I was like, let me try and get on there. They dropped the link. I was like, let me try and get on there. I hopped on there, but it's something, I don't know if I need to clear my cache. It's a whole technical issue. There's something wrong with my computer. Where before I connected my stream deck, when I would go on somebody else's live stream, I wouldn't have no problems. It'd be like boom, pam. You know what I'm saying? I click right on the link and I could talk to them. For some reason, after I downloaded the software for my stream deck, now when I go on somebody's StreamYard, Restream, like whatever, you know, type of thing they use, program to have multiple people calling in or on a panel or whatnot. It be, hold on, let me see in my past 2 minutes. Oh yeah, I could cuss now. It be fucking up, right? So I hop on there, I get in the room with in the room to do the damn talent show and shit, right? And I keep on clicking and it keep on saying, try again, it's full, try again, it's full, boom, boom, boom. So I finally get in there. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm in there, right? I'm waiting my turn. I'm hyping myself up, you know what I'm saying, getting everything ready, getting my vocal cords. I ain't know what I said. What I want to do for Melli? Do I want to rap and show her, you know what I'm saying? I'm the you know what I'm saying, the best rapper alive, legend still living, or do I want to sing for her? You know what I'm saying? Because I can't sing, but I get inspired, you know, in certain situations, and this is definitely an inspirational situation. So I said, all right, I'm gonna sing, right? And so I did the song. I was like, all right. As a matter of fact, the song I'm gonna play for y'all today at the beginning of the show is the song that I actually did when I went on her show. Because I was trying to think of what I could do. I was looking at what other people was doing. It seemed like the people that was rapping, they wasn't showing them no love. Get them likes up, y'all. It seemed like the people that was rapping, they wasn't showing them no love. It seemed like the people that was singing, they was showing them a little bit more love. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna try that, right? But not only that, I kind of had to use what I felt was available to me without going into my music library and all that. I ain't have a lot of time to search through all that shit. Plus, like I said, my shit was acting up. Don't you never send me nothing like, oh my God, I swear, man, these girls is they crazy, y'all. But so I was trying to pick some. What it do, Mac Buddy? That's the homie right there, Mac Buddy Gaming. Check him out. Nothing, man, telling these folks how I went on Melli Monaco's show, man. I got on there on the talent show. You know me. So I'm ready to go. I'm flowing, I'm glowing, you know what I'm saying? And she had Antonio Reed Jr. on there, which is L.A. Reid's son, right? So you know, L.A. Reid, it's like Outkast and them and all them boys, right? So I don't really know what his son do, you know, but you know, it's good. It's good connection to have up the line and shit like that, right? So I hop on there, my shit get to lagging. And then first when she seen me, as soon as she seen me, I don't know why. I mean, Melli, I know I be glowing, baby. I know it. But she said, no. She clicked on me. She was like, no, he not real. I don't think he real. She was like, I'm scared. She was like, I'm scared of him. He not real. I'm like, what? Then she clicked back on me. I was dying laughing. Then she clicked back on me like, is you real? I'm like, yeah, I'm real. You know what I'm saying? But my thing was lagging. The dude, Antonio Reed, he tried to rid me and shit, nigga, in front of Melli. Dang, niggas be hating, man. I'm trying to. If I knew I was gonna get in that, if I knew I was gonna get in her show, I would have wore a suit. All right, onto the podcast. I'm just saying. But nah. So get in there. I get to sing, baby. Lately you been tripping. I ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? But they couldn't hear the music. So to them, it just sound acapella. And obviously I can't sing like that. But I could carry a note to a beat and all that. So if they would have heard everything together, they would have been like, yeah, that shit cold. So as I'm singing, I'm getting into it. I'm getting my confidence up. I don't know what they saying. She was trying to tell me, I think they couldn't hear the music. And I was like, no, I ain't done yet. And she was like, you ain't done yet. Click. And clicked on me. Which is your man? And I was like, hold on, nah, but it's cool though. It actually was my fault. Y'all gonna see it. I'm gonna play it for y'all. It's funny, man, but 2 minutes of fame, y'all. I was famous for 2 minutes. I'm gonna work my way up. 2 minutes of fame, 5 minutes of fame. Then I'm gonna get 7 minutes of fame, then 9 minutes, then I'm gonna have my 15 minutes of fame. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna go. But yeah, man. We gon' show that. We ain't even gonna talk about it. We gonna show it. You know. And Melli, I know you not watching my show. Cause like you said, is you ready? Yeah, I'm real. You know what I'm saying? I know you ain't watching my show, but if you do, you know what I'm saying? He said, hey, Mac Buddy, shout out to Mac Buddy. That's my brother, man. He said, you gonna get an hour of fame. I'm gonna go, you know what? I'm shooting for the hour of fame now. I'm shooting for the hour of fame. I got my Versace's on, man. R.I.P. Christopher Wallace. You know what I'm saying? I just had a girl, no exaggeration, I just had a girl hit me and ask me if I was gonna make love to her in this purple hat because she said it's her favorite color. Shout out to the very freaky girls. Don't take them home to mama. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we gonna talk about that. And then we got this other thing we got to talk about. Another rapper again while we talking about rappers like myself. Nah, but another rapper, y'all, got killed. His name is Rob 49. And, you know, like God bless the dead and everything like that. But I heard him before and I never knew who he was. But I knew who he was when I heard him in particular because I knew I didn't like his music. You know what I'm saying? And I know that might sound fucked up because he just died. You know what I'm saying? It might be too soon for the laugh track, but I've never known, dude. Imagine somebody you hear they music and you hear, like, you like, man, what the, you hear that and you hear their music and you like,
Come on, man. Knock that shit out, man.
and then the next thing you know, you like, oh, somebody died. And it's the dude who was just making that music and shit. Like, I'm not gonna say, I do feel bad. I do. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, excuse me, let me see. I got some water over here. It's a little drop in there. So what I'm saying is sometimes we lose a lot of good rappers. You know what I'm saying? And, we lose a lot of good rappers, man. You know what I'm saying? And God should be equal in his endeavor to, balance out the karmic balance. Take a few good rappers, take a few bad rappers. All right, moving on. We gonna talk about this Asian lady, that she got on here and she basically was talking about how, they are kind of socialized into treating black people a certain way. Because she say that you get, and I swear to God, I knew this already. I said this because I see it going on with a lot of Hispanics. Shout out to everybody that ain't racist towards black people. Everybody of another race that don't feel like, because I'm going to tell you why other races are racist towards black people, even though it's usually the white people that discriminate against them. They figure this, like they see how black people been. They used to barbecue us. They used to lynch us, take pictures with our dead bodies and shit. Like they treated us like we was less than human. Then they wrote things in the laws that made us 3/5 human. Then they did the segregation and all that and so on and so forth up the ladder. You know what I'm saying? Up until you see them kneeling on somebody's neck. Like they wouldn't even, and I always say this, if that was a dog and somebody was out there kneeling on a dog's neck, you know how many white people would have tackled that? Oh, no, it's a freaking dog. They would have, man, they probably would have deleted that officer. But a whole black man, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. So when we talk about, what we say when we say our lives matter, that's why, right? But I say all that to say this. Other races get treated bad too when they come here. It used to be signs that said no Chinese or dogs allowed. They used to discriminate against Mexicans, call them all type of spicks and what. We don't even understand the slurs and the insults. We don't even get them and shit. I don't even know what the fuck a wetback even mean. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what that shit even mean. I ain't never seen no Mexicans back being particularly wet that I could tell. You know what I mean? So I don't fucking know. But so what they do is they don't want to get treated. They figure it could be worse. They treating us bad, but it could be worse. They could treat us all the way like they treat black people, talk about us, disparage us. You know what I'm saying? All that. So what they try to do is they try to shore themselves up with them. And the thing is this. They ideology, a lot of other minorities, is that they can't be white people, but they can be racist like the white people that's racist. You know what I'm saying? That whole, they opportunities, that's gatekeeping they opportunities. So she gonna cook on it though. The Chinese lady gonna cook on it because I told y'all about the story where the little Mexican dude hopped online and he was talking that racist shit. Then when I got to say something back to him, he was like, oh, I'm not even white. I'm not. And I'm like, oh, but you sitting up here doing that dirty work to fit in. I said, that's why you a little bitch. Cause you can't even, if you showed any inkling of being proud to be Mexican, they wouldn't even be your friend no more. He was like, like a little nervous laugh. I said, see, now I'm finna fuck y'all friendship up. He was like, man, chill out, bro. We're just playing. I was finna shatter his Mexican illusion of fitting in with his racist white friends. You know what I'm saying? Black man style. Looking. Nah, but for real though, man, we got to get into it because I got to do my daughter papers. I'm going to try and end it in 30 minutes at 45. So I'm going to throw the song on that I tried to do for Melli. Melli, if you listening, if you watching, which I know you not, because you don't love me back. You do not love me back. And you can't tell me you do because too many dudes love you. But I'm gonna play the song that I was gonna play for her, so y'all can hear me trying to do it on her show and them booting me off and shit. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Mac World, let's go. Baby, lately you been tripping. I ain't fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you. It's not working. It's not worth it. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? Big fat knots on me, bitch. I'm on you in my zone, causing problems, talking to me like I'm not grown, and you wondering why I'm gone, baby. Lately, you been tripping. I ain't fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you. It's not working. It's not worth it. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? Mac World. What's going on, y'all? So, yeah, y'all hear that song right there? Did y'all hear it? Do y'all want to hear me do it again for Melli? Y'all want to see it? Y'all ready for this? Check it out. We ain't even gonna waste no time. We gonna get right into it right now. Hold on. I want y'all to see. Melli, I'm better than what I look. I'm telling you, girl. You don't know what you're missing, girl. Look at me, y'all. Hold on. Look, this is freaky. Look at me, looking at me. I'm famous. Look at me watching me. This is me reacting to me on YouTube, doing me about me. Okay? But yeah, check it out. Oh yeah, Millset Rose in the building. What up, cuzzo? Reporting all the way from the motherland over there, all the way in Africa. What's up? What's going on, cuz? Check this out, man. Yo, what's the word?
No, I'm scared. I don't know if he's real. I don't know if he's real because his thing is moving and stuff. I don't know. Are you real?
Yeah, I'm real. Yeah, I'm real.
Okay, there is a delay.
Ah, man. I might. You said what?
You got your mic plugged into the phone, don't you?
Nah, mic plugged into the phone. What?
Yeah, sound like you
Nah,
got the
it's
audio.
just nah, man. It's just I think it's a delay with with my Chrome, my Google Chrome. I don't know what it is.
I think it was
It's
with
it's
Monaco.
something with StreamYard, so it's all good, Melly. I appreciate it. Look, I was thinking they couldn't hear me, right? So I'm like, man, it's all good. Don't even worry about it. I'm like, it's good. I'm out of here if y'all can't hear my shit. Cause on my end, see what I'm seeing right now on my end is like I'm moving like a robot, like you know what I'm saying? So I'm not. I'm thinking my shit fucking up. You know what I'm saying? And so I told her, I'm like, man, it's all good. Cause of course you don't want to misrepresent yourself. But couldn't pass up my 2 minutes of fame. She said she could hear me. You know what I'm saying? And I said, let's go, let's do it. You only get one shot, right? I channel my inner Eminem. Let's go. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I think you can do your song, but it's a delay with how you look and how you're gonna sound. But we hear you perfectly.
All right, y'all can hear me? All right, I'm gonna try and hit this song real fast. Let me know if y'all can hear the music.
Okay.
All right. Let me see. Let's go. They couldn't even hear the music. And look at this, it's taking all day. Damn. Look, they getting impatient. Can y'all hear that?
Turn it up.
He told me to turn it up, but I'm playing it right off my mixer, and I ain't even hear him say turn it up. Hey, baby, lately you been tripping. I ain't fucking with you. No, hey, I ain't fucking with you. Hey, yeah, it's not working. It's not worth it. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? Hey, here go my girl. Hey, y'all see I got a couple little shoulder rocks out of Melli. I know y'all seen that. I got like 5 shoulder rocks out of her. I think she was feeling me, y'all. I think we married. I gotta check the marriage certificate. Look. Yeah. He made the nasty face because of that hook. He was like, oh, he knew I took the what was it, the love train or whatever they call it, night train or whatever. Honey, darling, you know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about. He made the face because he knew. He like, oh, he hit with that hook. Melly looking like he look kind of good. He got a nice smile on him, but she don't want to say nothing though because she know. You know what I'm saying. This dude want to take her out and all that, you know what I'm saying? He knew this was basically me and Melli marriage, and look who in the middle of it. This nigga right here. Nah, look, I'm pinning shit on other people and shit, cause my equipment was fucked up. But watch her boot me off though, y'all. Y'all gotta see her boot me off. Check it out. Oh, hey, I ain't fucking with you. Hey, yeah, it's not working. It's not worth it. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? Then I thought they could hear the singing. Girl. They can't hear shit. No. I'm thinking I'm jamming on here, bro. I like to take it old school and new school, Melly. Hey.
Mac World.
Hey. And Mac. Then look, I'm thinking they can hear me. Hey, I ain't done yet. Big fat knot.
I ain't done yet.
Nah, you were definitely done. As soon as you said I ain't done yet, it was finished, my boy. I'm sorry. I'm not a mean guy. I promise you, I'm not a mean guy.
Bitch, when is your marriage?
You didn't use your time properly, my boy. You didn't show up.
Yes. All right. I'm trying. Be honey.
Man. So do y'all see that, dude? Do y'all see how they did me? Do y'all see how they did me, man? Dang, man. I was feeling it. I was finna get into that second verse. And then it was all over. Cause I said I wasn't done yet. And She took that shit strong as a motherfucker and booted me, dude. But make sure y'all tell everybody y'all know. For like a minute and a half, I was famous, nigga. It was all the lights was on me. All the bright lights was on me. All right. And she moved her shoulder like, cause she was feeling it. But you know what? I'ma tell y'all this though. This the thing. So it's always this thing that I do where I would be like, damn. Hold on, how could I explain this? Because I don't want to sound wrong. I don't want to sound fucked up. But it'll be a girl, right, that I look at and I'll be like, man, she fine. I'll be like, I know we'll hit it off. But I would be like, it ain't no way in hell, though, that I'm ever going to meet this girl. Or it ain't no way that the shit is going to happen. And if it do happen, then I know for sure that, you know, I know for sure, like I be feeling like sometimes, and she talked about it. It's funny that I'm saying this because Melli had talked about this on her show the other day, talking about life being a simulation. And for a similar reason, like you ever like feel like you willed something into existence. Like I remember when I was young, I was saying I was going to get the exact type house I got and everything. And now it's like, I got it. You know what I mean? I always wanted to do certain things and I ended up doing them, and try certain things and ended up being able to try those things. Like, you know what I mean? All from what I feel like was willpower. So it be the girls like her, right? That I'd be like, man, it ain't no way, you know, that I would meet her or nothing like that. Oh, they messed up my what you call it, y'all? They got my Zoom it acting stupid again. So I gotta go in here and re-download it. But yeah. Hey, what's good, DP Rocker? What's the word? The winning team in the building. Go check them out, man. Them boys is solid. You know what I'm saying? But hold on, I gotta do this Zoom it again. Y'all know my Zoom it. Y'all know this. Might as well show y'all what I'm doing like I always do. You know how we do the Zoom it. We go into the downloads. And where is it at? Boom. There we go, right there. 64. All right, now we check it, see if we can zoom. Bam, there you go. A little bit of tech game for y'all. All right, so check this out. Like her, I just wanted to zoom in on her. You know, it be the girls like you would think, like in my lifetime, in my experience, you know, I'm a young man, you know. Young, charismatic, young, you know what I'm saying? Flair, you know what I mean? But I always be like, nah, man, like, damn, but it ain't no way. And then, man, somehow, some way, I swear to God, I'll end up getting, like, not getting the girl. I don't want to say it like that in case Melli watches. She probably like, you're not going to get me. You're not even real. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, damn. I'm not gonna say that never say never is what I'm saying. And she one of them ones, right? And so yeah, it's just tripped out. But no, on that same note, you know, you just gotta kind of understand that you never really know what's gonna happen with nobody and shit like that. And it don't like the line between being a celebrity and not being a celebrity is real thin. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could fart and that shit go viral, and then next thing you know, it's like, oh shit, that's dude from the fart video. Oh yeah, come to this party, do this, do that. And I'm technically famous or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But so you just never know when I say like never say never. Especially if you know you solid and shit like that. But on that same note, talking about the line being thin between being a celebrity and not being a celebrity, we got another rapper that got killed, and he got killed at a video shoot. It's like, you ain't safe nowhere, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't safe nowhere. The way his music, I'm gonna let y'all hear his music. so y'all can see what his music was like, and then y'all can kind of get a determination. Get them likes up, man. If y'all in here, man, hit that like button. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Day to day K in the building, Tool Gang on deck. Watch what you say, watch what you do. You might get moderated, but it ain't safe nowhere though, y'all. Like, dude was at a video shoot with French Montana, and not only did he get shot and killed, but they killed 10 people though. Ain't that crazy? That's a mass shooting. You know what I mean? Or 9 people got shot. Let me say that. I don't want to say 9 got killed, but he for sure is gone. Let's go.
Boy, baby.
If your beauty I no longer see, would you leave me, pretty baby? And if I thought it best to set you free, yeah, would you hate me? If
You know, I went through that too with Chinks, and you know, losing my best friend, so I know exactly what he's going through.
Soon as the flow hit my feet, I'm getting high. I go there, looking crooked in the face. She keep looking. Hey, young, it's on you now. Hold this shit down, blood.
Yo, my mind so fucked up, I see murder chilling in the boat. Talk on the net, I make my thoughts going flat as hard.
Wait, nigga, what you say?
Yeah, crazy. Yeah,
So that's him right there that was just rapping. This ain't him right here, this fat dude making this face like what's his name and shit, Conway. But that was him just rapping or whatever. They gonna show him some more, I think. I know I got the right clip, but they showing some shit that look like a video. They better get down to it. Let's go.
I can only imagine just, you know, how crazy a situation that was.
Here we go.
Police arriving here on the scene, trying to make sense of all of this with 10 people victimized here on the scene. Now let's go to our next piece of video. Several people taken to the hospital, and police have been unable to confirm the exact number of victims to us here on the scene, but sources again are telling us 10 people in all shot, some taken to the hospital via airlift, others making their way to the hospitals on their own.
We off to a bad start for the New Year's, family. It's been reported that R.I.P coming out of New Orleans have been unfortunately gunned down and is fighting for his life currently. Not only him, but 9 other individuals, including the bodyguard for French Montana. So we're gonna talk about the incident at hand and talk about these 2 individuals leading up to this and what could possibly be the motive, including the witness that was on the scene. So before we get into this one, remember, family, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we're gonna
Shout out
right
to the family
French
TV.
Montana been in the game for some time now, dropping his biggest single, Unforgettable, featuring Sway Lee. And classics like Lockjaw with Kodak Black that have over 155 million views and count.
It be hard to watch a cat when the van keep dropping. Got the big Ford on me, so my pants keep falling.
But on this coming Friday, French Montana is set to drop his debut album with this artist on Coke Boy 6. And on one of those songs off this album, it seemed as if though he had the features from New Orleans' very own Rob49. French Montana and Rob49 decided to shoot their music video at a finger-licking restaurant in Miami, Florida. Someone tweeted, Rob49 just got shot up. He at Jackson North. Don't be trying to kill him that ain't snitching. For those who not familiar with Rob49, he's an artist from New Orleans who recently...
See, that's the thing, man. Like, you see that tweet right there? It's like, oh, don't try to kill the niggas that ain't snitching and all that. Like, they play, like, that's the thing. Like, I'm happy as fuck that I do this YouTube shit, and I don't give a fuck if I release a rap album, whatever. I never say I'm no fucking rapper, because being a rapper just look lame nowadays. It's like people look at you like you just an acting puppet, and like you supposed to go out here and do anything for clout. Like it used to be cool to be a rapper. When I was young, we wanted to be rappers and shit because of what they represented and the voice that they had. But now it be like niggas, nobody ass niggas be on Instagram telling you like, yeah, go slide for Dirk and like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like that shit lame now and shit. Like niggas said, oh, don't be shooting at the nigga, don't be trying to kill the niggas that ain't snitching. Like what, we supposed to go after the snitches or something? Like nigga, the motherfucker saying that shit sitting behind the keyboard ain't never shot a gun in their fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Dictating who should be slid on and who shouldn't. But it be some dumbass niggas that want clout in they plantation mind that be like, man, I'm gonna go out here and slide or hop on here on they with they gun showing the shit. And honestly, like, you know, he ain't even dead. I guess he in critical condition or whatever. So I ain't gotta feel too bad. But yeah, dude, music to me wasn't shit. No way. And the type of music, the type of shit he was talking about was that type of shit. I don't think I heard a song where he wasn't talking about putting nobody on a t-shirt or shooting a nigga up or something like that. And it's like the energy you put out there, shit, you want it. You not only will you get it back, but you want it back. You don't put no energy out there that you don't want back. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Recently made his mark in early 2022 with the Vulture Island remix that had Lil Baby on the remix.
Flat as heart, real stepper. He got 6 souls, he a creature. Project every day, he don't get.
Now some people are pointing out that Rob 49 had ended up going live only moments before the shooting had went down. Now there's been some footage floating around that of course I won't play, that it seemed to be Rob 49 and French Montana security guard laying on the ground trying to be revived by authorities. But apparently, according to a witness, someone had gotten robbed upon looking at the video shoot out there at the Finger Licking restaurant. And after that, all hell had broke loose.
This is 7 News at 10.
Hello again, everyone. First up, that nighttime news alert. A law enforcement source telling 7 News 10 people have been shot at a restaurant.
Night Team's Nicole Ensalada is in Miami Gardens with what she's learned so far there. Nicole.
Yeah, and still a lot of police here on the scene outside of this restaurant here in the 1747 Northwest 27th Avenue in Miami Gardens. We're talking about the Licking Restaurant. I'm going to get out of the way so you can see that the scene is still, you see a lot of police officers here. So they are still actively working this situation. And we're getting our information cobbled from law enforcement sources, police here on the scene, as well as a witness that we were able to speak to just a short time ago. Now let's go to our first piece of video. You can see that it was quite chaotic here just around 8 o'clock tonight when we understand from law enforcement sources that 10 people were shot outside of this restaurant. And you can only imagine just, you know, how crazy a situation that was. Police arriving here on the scene trying to make sense of all of this with 10 people victimized here on the scene. Now let's go to our next piece of video. Several people taken to the hospital, and police have been unable to confirm the exact number of victims to us here on the scene, but sources again are telling us 10 people in all shot. Some taken to the hospital via airlift, others making their way to the hospitals on their own. Now, let's go ahead and show you our next piece of video. This is why this is important. According to witnesses out here on the scene, the rapper...
Yeah, this the crazy part. This the interesting part.
French Montana had been shooting a video here outside of the restaurant when all of this happened. Now, according to one of the witnesses we spoke to, he said that he came out here to watch French Montana shoot this video, and that is when all of this chaos ensued. He says because someone in the crowd who had just been watching the video being shot was robbed of his watch and his wallet, and then somehow all of that escalated into this.
Man, all them pointless ass chains and watches and everybody trying to show up to floss and all the hoes showing up phony and everybody showing up and ain't nobody really got no money and shit, and the people that's walking around with all this jewelry on ain't even got the means to protect it, or like 1 or 2 people there got a security guard. The rest of y'all just sitting ducks, you know what I'm saying? The original rapper that 50 Cent, not the original rapper, but the original person 50 Cent, you know, got his rap name from was a dude known for robbing rappers and shit. He would do shit just like this. Show up at events where he know a bunch of rappers is gonna be at, and he would just take shit from rappers. He knew they like to wear their chains. He knew they like to do all that. Man, them days is back. They killing rappers broad day like Waffle House. You know what I'm saying? Running up on them, all type of shit. So you gotta watch it, man. But I guess it depends on what kind of rapper you is, because I think I don't think I would, if I ever did get famous, I don't think I would be like a big chain rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like Mansion Teeth, you know what I'm saying? Like house on my neck, you know what I'm saying? Boat on my wrist. I don't think I'll do all that shit. I have the real fucking house away from you niggas, and I had a real fucking boat way away from you niggas because you niggas can't swim, no way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But I don't know, man. Watch it. The lifestyle you live, you know. And it's like the saying say, shit, you know, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. But they was robbing people in the crowd, and then it turned into a possible murder because he's still in critical.
This
But
shooting. Let's go ahead now and listen to what
shit
police
get ill out there.
We're still working. Yeah, there's multiple shots, multiple casings. We're still working. We can't confirm any numbers at this moment because everything is still fresh and they're still investigating.
It's like at least 13, 14, 15 gunshots. It's very rapid. It sounded like an assault rifle.
What did you do?
Oh, I took off running, and
I took off running. Hey, I bet you see this nigga named Said Mogul, and he got dreads and shit, and he got a Miami hat and all that shit. But you hear how we talking right now? Like, yes, I took off running in that direction. I bet you before the shit happened, this nigga had a whole different accent. Like, yeah, no, I'm saying so. Yeah, it's right, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I was that way. I went that way, and I'm not going back the other way because that's where the gunshots are coming from. You know what I'm saying? I bet you that nigga straightened up real fast. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it is what it is, man. Shit. I guess you gotta go to one of them things where you know you see some shit going on, man. Get the fuck up out of there. That's what you supposed to do though. You supposed to take off running. You gotta do what the hell you see in those situations. You gotta do what you see everybody else doing. You know what I'm saying? And you can't go against the grain. And that kind of bring me into my next topic, doing what everybody else doing. It seemed like it's so popular for America to hate black people that other people come here that we ain't did shit to. And they be hating black people, right? And we ain't did shit to them. And, you know, we asked some questions about it and stuff like that. But on this show right here, you know, the Black Congregation, he really get into those type of questions like that. And I like his channel because he get answers. And this was a good one right here. So I ain't even gonna talk too much. I'm gonna let them cook because I gotta get up out of here. My daughter is on my ass, so I was supposed to be done at 45, but let's go.
Conversations, you know, about other groups, you know, especially Asian Americans. This one, you know, woman who's Asian American is gonna talk about, you know, really what their position is in white supremacy and definitely in relation to us and with black people. Let's go ahead and roll that.
I think the quick answer is that Asian Americans are given white privilege, especially the Asian Americans who fit the model minority stereotype. The quid pro quo for receiving that privilege is upholding white supremacy culture, which means being anti-Black. I was talking with somebody last night who was pointing out that the Civil Rights Amendment was passed in 1964. But also in the 1960s, the United States opened the door to Asian immigration. So now you have an influx of racial minorities who knew nothing about the history of white violence against Black people.
And not only that, but what she just said, like she cooking right now, so I ain't gonna stop her, but too long. But it's funny like about what she said because it's almost like, yeah, that's what they do. It's like you get honorary white privilege for being racist. You know what I'm saying? If you uphold white privilege, you can get honorary white privilege. And it's redeemable for everybody except black people. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, I don't even want to say that because look at Candace Owens and Kanye West. So it do work for black people. I take that back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, because we got some black self-haters definitely like a motherfucker. And yeah. So yeah, let's go.
Knew nothing about the Black civil rights movement. So they arrived with civil rights, not understanding how that came to be. And also it effectively erased the United States' own anti-Asian history, because Asian Americans came in not necessarily knowing about the Chinese Exclusion Act or the internment of Japanese Americans in the United States during World War II. And
They use
I
civil
think
rights
that
against
Asian
us.
Americans are used as a buffer between the Black community and the white community, because in the 1960s, there was almost a racial reckoning. The white power structure almost had to face accountability for the history of violence against Black people. But instead, Asian Americans were inserted and were pit against each other, so that we're always up against each other, and that basically like white supremacy escapes accountability. And the example that I think of that sort of started like the root of a lot of tension is Asian Americans were buying into the
They throw like to stop us from getting ahead or seemingly getting where they at, because they so afraid that, because everything America got is from off the backs of slavery, from 400 years of free labor. Wall Street, all that's all our money. You know what I'm saying? That's all our grandparents and all their money and shit, right? They just trading that shit, having a ball, telling us about Chicago on the weekend, right? And critical race theory and all that shit. I bet you what they won't do is put no white history in schools. Yeah, we had enough Black history. Let's learn white history. I want to learn who owned my grandparents and my great grandparents. I want to learn how many of the companies from Wall Street got money off of years and years and years of free ass labor. You know what I'm saying? Backbreaking labor, killing people and all that shit, right? So yeah, let's get some fuck critical race theory. Let's get some white history in schools. But you come over here, you hold up the system, the status quo, and you know they let you not get treated like that. But it is what it is, man. A change gon' come. It's been a long time coming. See, this how I got booted off of What's Her Name show. Let's go.
negative media stereotypes of Black people. And then in the events that led up to what became known as the LA riots, the LAPD kettled protests away from wealthy white neighborhoods and into Koreatown, and then they left.
Y'all remember the Rodney King riots, the famous like pictures and videos of them like beating up the Korean store dude. Then you know they had to exacerbate the whole thing with Menace to Society. Hurry up and buy. Hurry up and go. I feel sorry for your mother. And then he go off and shoot. What you said about my mama? You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. They be playing the game. We in the Matrix, y'all. Let's go.
You know,
and we the stars of it, Black people. Let's go.
How that played out. So again, the two communities being pitted against each other, and away from the white power structure. And obviously the model minority myth is used to oppress the Black community. And there's so much here.
Y'all don't know what the model minority myth is. It's basically all this stuff is a lot of these sayings and bootstraps and all that shit are all based on Black people and based on things that try to excuse slavery and classism and shit like that. So the model minority myth is basically like, Asian people come over here and do well. How come they're able to do well, but Black people can't? Motherfucker, because they're not free in the country that had them enslaved for 400 years. So they're not dealing with, listen, some of the same people that was against Martin Luther King and all that and against our basic civil rights are still senators right now. They still working in the government. You know what I'm saying? And if not them, they kids and all that. They was raised to think these things about us. And it ain't just like white supremacy and all that is a choice and all that. That's how they survive. That's the only way they survive, is by dividing everybody and so they could keeping everybody divided and against each other so they can maintain their position. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? And for everybody that recognize, we gotta work around that shit. I'm definitely anti-mayonnaise mafia. Let's go.
be getting more into it, but I feel like that's the quickest answer that I can give that gets a little bit into the history. And I'm really curious to know what the Black community and Asian Americans feel about this. But please be patient with me. Thank you.
Now you hear her clearly say that, they're used as a buffer group between the white supremacists and Black Americans. She clearly said that. She clearly said that to basically assimilate into America, you must assimilate into anti-Blackness if you want to be in good with the white supremacists. Because white supremacist culture is anti-Blackness. That's what it's built on. If you remove anti-Blackness away from their culture, they have no culture. You understand?
I'm gonna tell y'all, you know what's so funny? And matter of fact, I'm gonna try to end it a little bit early. So I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna end it on this note right here. I was talking about paradoxes the other day, like it's these crazy paradoxes I was reading about, and one of the strangest ones is one of the strangest paradoxes is the more advice that you get, the less prepared you are. Because when you get a lot of advice from people, it makes you think you are prepared when you actually haven't experienced the thing that you are preparing yourself for yet. So you go into it thinking you know about it because of other people's advice of what they gave you. And once you get so much advice, you think you so much more prepared for this single variable that you haven't faced yet, that hasn't changed and ain't gonna change. But you changing the way you gonna approach it because of all this advice you getting from everybody that you think is preparing you. So it's a paradox. The more advice you get, the less prepared you are. Now, the thing about racism is this, and white supremacy is this. They don't want other people, and this is a paradox for this is a paradox for minorities, and I know they noticed this. Like the Chinese lady, she looked confused about the shit. I'm gonna tell you what it is. White people will get on you for acting black or for associating with black people. Meanwhile, if you make some white friends, you will see that most of what they talk about, most of what they obsess over be black people. What black people doing, what they listen to, all that. They don't come over. You go over their house thinking as a minority, you finna do get let in on some white culture and some white shit, and they accepted you over there because you not black, and they accepted me. See, they're not all racist, and I'm Asian, and they said, then you get over there and they don't want to do nothing but talk about black people, listen to black music and all that, and they see basically they don't give a fuck about you, your culture. They just want to make sure that you racist, because racism is what got them where they at. So if they could get you to be racist against a certain group of people, by default you have to put them on top if you are automatically putting these other people on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be invited over to some white people's house and it'll be a racism check. My guy, I used to rap with and shit. You know what I'm saying? He a white dude. We riding down the street one day and it's like nobody said nothing. And dude was just like, dude, you like fucking beaners, bro? Like, I guess Mexicans and shit. I'm like, what? He like, man, you fucking beaners, dude. You like fucking beaners, bro? I'm like, what the fuck is a beaner? I ain't even like the way I ain't even see why he was so passionate about asking me what the fuck I liked about nothing. Nigga, don't worry about shit I like. Worry about driving this car. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, you fucking Mexicans. I said, yeah, I like Mexicans. I ain't got no fucking problem with Mexicans. I said, what, you racist against Mexicans? No. I'm just asking. Though I tried to check my race nuts and shit and see if I was going, oh, no. Yep. Beaners? Of course not. Yeah, no, yeah. I hate beaners. Like, bro, I'm not with that white supremacy, racist ass shit. That shit weak as a motherfucker. And for every cracker watching this right now, you on the wrong fucking channel. Cause one of you motherfuckers came on here yesterday called Ultra MAGA trying to talk about the Ruby Freeman lady. Man, I'm not finna slander no black lady with no evidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, get your pasty ass up out of here. But speaking of that, I'm gonna get my black ass up out of here because I got some shit to do. So, man, I appreciate y'all checking me out today, man. It's Friday. Y'all be safe out here. You know, it's a lot of crazy shit going on. I don't want to have none of y'all on my show for the wrong reason. You know what I'm saying? So man, everybody get out here, enjoy our weekend, but be safe. Man, watch them kids. You know, shout out to all the content creators, Mac Buddy Gaming. You know, shout out to ETB. Shout out to Money Brown. Shout out to who else? Below the Belt Broadcast. Pool Counter Boxing. You know, everybody working, man. And man, I'm gonna get up out of here. Everybody hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you ain't subscribed, hit that like button to help out the help people see the videos. And thank you to everybody that been showing the support. I wanted to hit 500. I wanted to hit 500 subs by the end of the month. And it is only the 6th, and I'm at 387. Yesterday I was at 301. So I got 86 subs. You know what I'm saying, today. Shit going up. I'm almost at 10K hours, 10K views, and I'm at over 1,000 hours of watch time. So man, I appreciate y'all making this shit happen for me. I can't do nothing without y'all tuning in, checking me out, and you know, showing love. Hit that like button, man. And on that note, love y'all, and I'm out of here. Later. Melli, subscribe to my channel if you watching this. I'm out of here. Later.